Gas prices got you feeling like tears fuel your truck? Hold on, because there's a seismic shift happening in the pickup truck world, and it's about to rock your wallet. Wait, what's that? It's the arrival of a brand new $10,000 pickup truck that shocked and shook up the entire EV industry. In this video, we'll explore the mind-blowing brand new $10,000 pickup trucks that are packed with features and functionality that'll leave you scratching your head in disbelief. So stick around and let's get started with it. Number 3. Toyota IMV0. Now, suppose you're in the market for a pickup truck, but you're not looking for all the bells and whistles. You just need something basic, reliable, and most importantly, affordable. Toyota's got you covered with its new pickup truck, the IMV0. Now, don't expect any fancy gadgets or gizmos in this truck. We're talking about no screens and no radio. Heck, it doesn't even come with a tachometer. But if you're the kind of person who prefers simplicity over flashy features, then this might be right up your alley. The IMV0 is basically a stripped-down version of Toyota's global market pickup, the Hilux. It's got 4 wheels, a flatbed, and a 2-door cab, pretty much all you need to get the job done. And if you're thinking, what about all the switches and buttons inside? Well, there's not much to turn on and off. You see, this truck was developed in Thailand, where pickups are king. Seriously, they're so popular over there that they make up almost half of all new vehicle sales. In fact, Toyota sold over 145,000 Hilux trucks in Thailand alone in 2022. Since Thailand is close to the headquarters of Japan and other Southeast Asian markets, it's become a hotspot for truck development. Now, you might be wondering, what's with the name IMV0? Well, it's just a fancy way of saying that this truck is part of Toyota's innovative international multi-purpose vehicle platform. But let's be honest, what matters most is what this truck can do, not what it's called. If you're worried about missing out on creature comforts, don't sweat it. Toyota offers plenty of optional add-ons for the IMV0. Want air conditioning? No problem. How about power windows and locks? They got you covered. And if you're feeling fancy, you can even spring for some snazzy upgrades just like with the Hilux. Now, let's talk about what you get with the base configuration of the IMV0 pickup truck. Rear-wheel drive, a gasoline 2.0-liter inline-4 engine, and a 5-speed manual transmission. Keep in mind, everything else is extra. This truck is designed with upgrades in mind. The bed, roof, and back of the cab are all pre-drilled for accessories, making customization a breeze. Want to add bed sides or a cargo rack? Just bolt them on. Even the front fenders and plastic bumper are easily replaceable or customizable. Now, when it comes to size, the IMV0 might surprise you. It's more than 1.5 feet longer than a 4-door Jeep Wrangler, but still relatively small by American truck standards. In fact, it's more than 2 feet shorter than the 2024 Tacoma and more petite in both width and height. Despite being dubbed a mini Hilux, it's almost identical in dimensions to the equivalent single-cab version. Under the hood, you'll find a 1TR FE 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine similar to what you'd find in the current Hilux. It turns out around 137 horsepower, which might not sound like much, but paired with its lightweight design, it's got enough oomph to get the job done. Now let's talk interior. Think rental moving van vibes. Vinyl seats, rubber-lined floors, and a trio of HVAC controls where the radio might typically go. Less stuff means less stuff to break, especially in markets like Southeast Asia and South America where simplicity is key. Behind the wheel, the IMV0 feels rugged and reliable, with a slight bouncy ride thanks to the rear leaf springs. The steering is light and the gear shifter has a rubbery feel. Acceleration is decent, but let's be honest, it's not about speed with this truck. It's about getting the job done plain and simple. And in that regard, the IMV0 delivers. Whether you're hauling cargo on rough roads or just cruising around town, this truck has got you covered. So, while the IMV0 may not be the flashiest pickup on the block, it's got everything you need and nothing you don't. And with a price tag under $10K, it's a solid choice for anyone looking for a no-frills workhorse of a truck. Number 2. 2025 Subaru Brat. The Subaru Brat is back, and it's strutting onto the scene with all the swagger of a rock star at a sold-out concert. But how does it perform? Let's dive in. First up is the base model. It's packing a sleek 2.0-liter 4-cylinder boxer engine, pumping out a solid 180 horsepower and 200 pound-feet of torque. That's more than enough muscle to handle your daily adventures with ease, but if you're hungry for even more power, feast your eyes on the premium model. With its beefed-up 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder boxer engine, it's unleashing 250 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque. That's not just power, it's a full-blown symphony of speed. And let's talk transmissions. Every Brat model comes equipped with a 4-speed manual transmission, putting you in the driver's seat of your driving experience. Plus, specific models from 1981 onwards even offer an optional dual-range transfer case for added flexibility when conquering different terrains. But Subaru is not content with resting on its laurels. They're setting their sights on a hybrid powertrain, blending hybrid fuel efficiency with that signature Subaru all-wheel drive thrill. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The Brat was ahead of its time when it came to fuel efficiency. Back in 1979, amidst an oil crisis, the Brat boasted an impressive EPA estimated 25 city, 35 highway miles per gallon. Even by today's standards, that's pretty darn impressive. Sure, some skeptics might raise an eyebrow at Subaru taking on big players like Ford's Maverick and Hyundai's Santa Cruz, but let me tell you, the Brat is no underdog. With a towing capacity of around 2,500 pounds and a payload capacity of about 1,000 pounds on the base model alone, it's a true powerhouse. Because let's face it, truck buyers want more than just compact size. They want practicality, functionality, and power, and the Brat delivers on all fronts. This legend comes standard with all-wheel drive paired with Subaru's trusty Boxer 4 engine, strategically positioned low for added stability. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about embarking on an adventure. And let's talk about the Brat's off-road prowess. It's built to take on rugged terrain with ease and durability. The Brat's got it all. Sure, it's only offered as a 2-door option, but don't let that hold you back. Opting for 2 doors means Subaru can deliver a spacious bed size, because what good is a powerful truck if it can't handle serious cargo? So, while the 2-door setup might not suit everyone's taste, don't be surprised when the Brat starts luring customers away from the competition while they're left playing catch-up. Number 1. Chevy Montana. The South American arm of Chevrolet has just disclosed its latest offering, the new 2025 Montana Ute Truck Hybrid. And judging by the looks of it, the US market can breathe a sigh of relief. Remember the Subaru Baja? Yeah, let's not go down that road again. Based on South America's new Chevrolet Agile hatchback, the Montana. No, it's not another version of the Colorado, which many considered a bit of a flop. That's something completely out of the box. With a potential payload of 758 kilograms in its 1,100-liter bed, or 1,180 without the cover, this Ute means serious business. Under the hood, you'll find a 1.2-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine churning out 131 horsepower and 155 pound-feet of torque. This bad boy can hit a top speed of 170 kilometers per hour and go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour, in just 11.7 seconds. The new Montana impresses with its power and payload capacity, as well as some nifty features and a spacious cabin. At 4.72 meters long, 1.8 meters wide, and 1.65 meters high, it's got the dimensions to handle whatever you throw its way. Inside, the cabin is surprisingly roomy, with a dual cabin layout and embossed seat technology designed to up the ante in terms of comfort and aesthetics, because let's face it, nobody wants to feel cramped even in a rugged workhorse like this. From the outside, the Montana sports Chevy's sleek new global face, though some might say its body is an acquired taste, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? When it comes to trim levels, you got 2 options, the LS and the Sport. The LS is your no-frills workhorse, boasting the most cabin space in its segment with 164 liters behind the seats. It also features practical features like a side step and your choice of 14 or 15-inch wheels. On the other hand, if you're looking for something a bit more refined for your daily drives, the Sport is where it's at. With standard 15-inch wheels, sleek black headlight housings, body-colored mirrors, and a host of premium touches like cruise control and dual airbags, the Sport is all about blending style with functionality. Now, which one of these impressed you the most? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe.